Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna do my first time tag, and no, it's not what you think, muchachos sucios. So um, the first question is, do you still talk to your first love? Um, I think I never actually been in love except with my husband. I'm married now, so I guess when I had boyfriends, I guess we would say that we love each other, but I think that we didn't really understand what love was. So yeah, I still talk to my husband, so I consider him my first love. The second question, I'm reading it off the screen, so sorry, is what was your first job? My first job was at Carl's Jr. and I worked there about 4 years ago. Right after high school, I started working there and I worked there for about 2 years. And I still know the menu. Like the first number one is a famous star, number two is a superstar, number three is a western. And like the best thing to get is a spicy chicken and lettuce wrap with no mayonnaise, add jalapenos, American cheese, mustard, guacamole, and then you eat it and it's bomb. Okay, anyways. The third question is, what was your first car? My first car, I bought it with my own money when I saved up, and I got a Honda Civic, uh, 98 Honda Civic, and it's stick shift. It's white, two-door. I still have it, and I love my car. I have another car. My husband we bought, and it's a 2013 Honda Civic as well, but I still love my car, and I still drive it. Well, I'll still drive it. The next question is, who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today was my daddy, and he basically told me that he loved me and everything. So, yeah, he was the first one who texted me. And the next question is, who is the first person you thought of this morning? The first person I thought of this morning was my son, because I always think about him all the time because I don't know if he's okay or not. Like, you know? So, yeah, the first person I talked to was my son. Next question is, who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher, her name was Mrs. Sutton, and she was so nice and sweet, and we would do a lot of activities in her class, and it was a lot of fun. Next question, where did you first go? Oh, no, sorry. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? The first time I went on an airplane was to Guatemala. My parents are Guatemalan, so I'm Guatemalan. Well, I was born in East LA, like the movie. I was born in East LA. But yeah, I was born in East LA, and they're Guatemalan. The first time I went on a plane was over there. And I was young. I don't remember how old I was. Probably like 2. Yeah, probably 2. Next question is, who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My first best friend ever, her name is Alejandra, and I still talk to her to this day. And we're not as close as we were before, but I knew her since kindergarten. I had her in my class, and we've been going to school together all up till high school, and then our paths kind of separated, but we got back in touch, and I still text her and stuff, and yeah, she's cool, and I still talk to her. Um, where was your first sleepover? My parents are Hispanic, well, they're Guatemalan, and I don't know if there's all Hispanic people are like that, but they didn't let us sleep over anybody's house. Even if my friends' parents would want to talk to my parents, or because my parents always said that there was gonna be guys there, who knows what's gonna happen. So I never been to a sleepover before, so it sucks, but never been to one. Next question. Who was the first person you talked to today? The first person I talked to today was my husband. And No, actually, it was my husband. It was my son. Us, because I cooked breakfast for my husband before he left to work. But I was actually talking to my son because we woke up before he did because we had to wake him up so he could eat. Um, whose wedding were you in the first time? I haven't really been to a wedding. Well, I don't know if it means in a wedding, like as in part of the bridal party, because if it's that way, then I haven't. But I've been to so many weddings, I don't know which one was the first one I ever been to. Next question. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was what did I do this morning? I did a lot of stuff today actually. I think it was either I went to the restroom or I changed my son's diaper. One of the two. Or drink water. Something like that. Yeah. What was your first concert you ever went to? The first concert, let me call my sister and ask her. I don't even know if she's busy. Let's see. It was last year, 2 years ago we went, and I forgot the name of the people who we watched. I don't want to say the wrong name. Let me see if she answers. I think it's called Seventh Day Slumber. Hey, this is Debbie. Sorry I missed your call. She didn't answer. I think it's 7 Day Slumber. I'm just gonna say 7th Day Slumber. And if it's not, then I'll put what it is down below, or I'll put it right here. The actual name of the people that I saw. First broken bone. I've never broken any bone, thank God. First piercing were my ears. I got them when I was a baby. So, first foreign country have you gone to? Guatemala would be the first because my parents are from there. Well, I'm from there basically. And yeah, that's the first country I've been to. The first movie you remember seeing? The Lion King. And it's still my favorite movie till this day. And I think it means at the movie theater, right? Because my parents would tell me, my aunt would tell me that we saw The Lion King like 5 times or even more at the movie theaters, time after time after time again. And then I kept the VHS movie up till I was grown up. And then when my little sister was born, we're 11 years apart. She was a baby. She attacked the movie and it wasn't a VHS. So you know how you take them out, and she broke it. And I was pissed off because that was my favorite movie. And I kept looking for it and never found it. Like at yard sales at the Swami and never found it. Until last year, my little sister gave it to me as a birthday present and I got it in Blu-ray and DVD. The Lion King. Yep. The next question is, what was your first detention? So it was in kindergarten, and I remember, and I will never forget, when I was small, when I first started school, when I was in kindergarten, I didn't know any English. So I guess my class was bilingual, but I didn't understand, and the teacher, I guess, was telling us to sit down, me and other girls. But we were like playing like patty cake or something. We were up and like spinning around, and I don't even know what we were playing. And the teacher got mad because I guess she told us to sit down, but we didn't understand her. And she gave us sad faces and made us stand in the corner. So I guess that was my first detention. Who was your first roommate? I never had a roommate, but I guess now it would be my husband since we live together. Next question is, what was the first lessons you ever took? I played the clarinet, and I was also in choir, and I started both at around the same time. So I guess either band or choir were the first lessons I took. What was the first person view related on YouTube you ever watched? So I've been watching YouTube videos since I was in high school, and I got really into it up until now when I decided to do my own videos. And my son is awake now, so if you hear him talking to himself, He's just talking to himself laying down on the bed. The person that I remember watching was Makeup by Lena Baby or Makeup by Tiffany D. I don't know which one it was, but I just remember them two were like and Panka like 18 or something like that. Were like one of the people that I remember watching for the first time, but I don't remember which one I watched in the beginning, but I remember they were the people. And I didn't really understand how YouTube worked. So I didn't know, because they always said to subscribe to their channels, but I didn't understand what that meant. But yeah, they were like the first beauty related YouTube people that I ever watched. And non-beauty people that I watch is oh my god, I just forgot what it's called. Oh, Chola Adventures. I love Chola Adventures. If you guys never have watched it, watch it. And they're on here on YouTube. And it's like super eco and it's funny. You guys just need to watch it. So yeah, that's that's my tag, my first time tag. And hope you guys enjoyed and hopefully you guys do it too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, and if you guys want to see how I did this makeup look, I have this video already on my channel, so check it. And it's under my everyday makeup because this is what I usually do everyday wear. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.